to talk about my previous coon dogs. A little bit of background for you guys about me, what got me into dogs and how long I've been doing it and whatnot. And we're going to start with my first ever coon dog, first dog I ever trained, jet bred blue tick named Bo. Hand-me-down dog, didn't hunt. Got him, gave it to me because of that, and to this date, probably one of my favorite all-time best coon dogs that I have more memories with my family than any of my hounds. So we'll jump right into it, guys. I'll put a picture up here of Bo for you. I only have a few. Keep in mind this was years ago, I had flip phones and whatnot, but no real recording was being done then. About Bo and basically start to finish for you guys and sum it up in a quick video for you. 15 when I got him. My cousin, which is we call him my Uncle Boog, he'll be on here on a podcast eventually. Old timer hunter, is actually who got him for me. He didn't hunt, and he brought him out and said, they said he treat a cat or whatnot, and you should be able to get him to tree a coon, and I was happy with it, First thing I did with Bo was trap a live coon and put it at the end of his chain, his lead, and just basically left him there barking at it. And I had that coon right within, he could almost put his nose on the cage, but he could not get it. And I just let it aggravate him kind of. And then I would run drag. I ran drag after drag. And what I did is tied a long rope to that live trap, and I would drag it back through the woods, through the swamp, and just drag it. And then I would throw the rope up over a branch, and I would pull it up, wrap it around the tree, and tie it. And then when he would tree it, I would go back there and I would lower it and raise it with the live trap. I basically Redford and grows this dog, guys. I come from a long line of coon hunters, basically 3 generations. And my grandpa, my great-grandpa, always stories from Willie. He was the fur house guy. Willie Stevens, for those of you that may know who that is. I absolutely loved going to deal with Willie. And, times have changed. Hide went down. That's the only reason I don't have a coon dog now. The only reason I ever stopped hunting. Because we were taught that your dog has to work and provide for itself, or you don't have it, and we only have working dogs. The training portion of Bo was pretty simple. It was basically showing him out, lining him out, and just running drags, guys. Letting a few of the coons come down alive on him, and him get some good fighting in, get that hatred for him. And that dog had a solid nose. I might as well start walking behind him because it was a wrap. And it was good and bad because that dog would either tree real quick or he would tree a mile away. And you better be ready to walk. Swamp, whatever. It didn't matter what it was. That dog would tree, and he would hold a tree for 3 days if you wanted him to. Just a solid around tree dog. And he had his ups and downs. I mean, there was times that he got in the trash. Got him fixed on that. And just overall, just a good dog, a good pup train. Basically, all my hounds, up until I started really running beagles, were coonhounds. That's all I ever did, It was money. We were poor, and we come from no shot collars, no tracking collars, none of that. So all my dogs that I started with were trained with no gear. Like I said, his hunt type was just go. I mean, he was so gamey and just hunt driven. I tell everybody now, I was a kid when I had Bo. If I had my driver's license and knew some of the things I know now to go back on, I would have probably hunted that dog twice as much. I will say some key things about Bo. The most coons I ever shot off Bo was with my cousin Dusty. We shot 13 coons one night off of him, and the first half of the night was okay, and then we got hit with an absolute massive, basic flash flood, lightning, thunderstorm. And that dog just kept going. We were soaking wet. I mean, I had this big army bag that we used to carry our coons. And we got 13 coons. And Willie, when I went in, I had 2 or 3 of them was little small ones. He was like, "Oh, you shot the mama, the daddy, and the babies, huh?" And I was like, it was in the tree. It came down. I'm doing this for money, And that was one of the best times. Other than me, my Uncle Boog, my brother, my cousin Dusty went out to a spot Boog has. And Bo treed, and we treed, it was like 11 or 12 coons in this tree. And I started just shooting them. And a guy came out from over in the woods, and he's like, "Hey, you're off the property line. Get off the property." And I was like, just keep him talking. So I kept shooting, trying to shoot the coons as fast as I could. And so we get him for the hide, and the guy's like, shoot one more time and I'm calling the cops. And I just remember cracking one more time. I'm like, all right, let's go, let's get out of here. Bo is what everybody calls a trespassing dog. That's what we nicknamed that dog. And here's the reason why. Silent on track, silent on everything but a tree. And this dog would let out one big locate right before he treed, and just, and he would blow the top right off the tree. Big time chop mouth, non-stop. I mean, that dog had a mouth and you could hear him a long ways. But he was not loud throughout the woods. And we loved that about that dog, because coon hunting used to be a trespassing game, if you know anything about it. When you're getting money, sometimes you got to do what you got to do. Yeah, you know, like I said, we call him the trespassing dog, because when you would get probably 200 yards from that dog, I would start yelling, talk to him, and when he heard me close enough, he would stop barking. And that dog would not bark until I told him to.
Boy, talk to it. Oh, let me see your mouth.
There's a lot of memories, you know, to be shared. I could go on with this dog, but I don't want to make the video too long on you guys. I'm going to put whatever footage or pictures I have of Bo to show you guys. And forgive me, as the dogs go on, the pictures will get better, because phones obviously got better. See you next time on Adam's Acres Hunting Hounds.
Dead coon, huh? Woo! Dead. Hey. Good boy. Good boy. Hey. He's treed 2 tonight already. Get it. Get it. What you doing, boy? Come here. Hey, come here. Bo. Come here. Good boy. Get it. Oh, yeah. Get it. You thought that. Good boy. You already got yours tonight. That's a good boy.